this thing is made of. It's brain, digital pedals, analog pedals, expression pedal, compression pedal, all connected through this snake with this head. Over there we have preamp, wireless unit, and guitar attenuator, just to get a nice and juicy sound with less volume levels. Let's talk about the brain now. Alright, so one control unit, it's called Crocodile Tail Loop. It's a really smart brain that processes sends and returns of the signal. It's either MIDI or analog. I can configure it here. It's very easy to save the configuration per each channel. That, you know, just pressing this button allows me to save it. Just simple press and I save the configuration and it's in the memory. As I have 70 options to have different sound, different bangs, different patches, and it's very easy to move up and down the bang where I have my configuration stored. What is really cool about it, and many guitar players deal with this, is, you know, I'm using a power unit, special power supply through the snake, so everything is quiet. We don't deal with noise and latency, or I mean to the minimal levels. And another aesthetic that I really love about the pedal are the lights. And these are black LED lights, custom made. It's easy to plug it in and out through the microphone connector. And this way at night, I mean when we play shows, and usually there's lights, strobe lights, fog and other things, it's hard to see. So those lights allow me to have a full control of what I'm doing, where am I doing, if I need to tweak sound, and all those beautiful things that I can do with it. Right, so let's talk about my Eventide boxes. I really love this company. It allows me to use a MIDI processing and analog together, analog signal, to make a nice juicy blend. All it's connected to the main control unit, which I'm sending MIDI out. I'm going through the out, and this becomes the main master where I'm storing my time signatures, my configurations in chain reaction. So all those boxes communicate with each other. So when I'm switching it, see there's a way how they talk to each other and how it's configured. So from the main unit we go to mode factor, and from the mode factor I'm going to the time factor. So all in the chain reaction, well processed, and I can go to more details, so please write any comments and I'll get back to you. I can go forever on this topic. And let's move on and talk about my other delays. I'm using very simple analog delays, and it's just to spice up the signal. And I have a little bit of distortion, I need a little bit sound, or I have a clear sound, I use a little bit of reverb. Very inexpensive reverb does a good job. And also this pod is for different pedals. If I don't want the reverb, I can just do the Eventide, or I can go, and if there's not enough channels in my back line and I need extra distortion, I put distortion pedal here, so it's floating spot of rotating pedals on as needed basis. Then I'm compressing the whole signal through this compressor whenever needed, and most importantly my expression wow pedal, which is the first stage how the guitar sounds in, and then when I explain in my other series this is all blended. Alright guys, so this is gonna wrap up the introductory series where I'm talking about the control unit connected to the digital devices, analog devices, expression pedal, and to the heads behind me. If you have any questions, send it. I'll really be more than happy to answer it. Any suggestions, subscribe to our music, subscribe, leave us likes, Oh my god, we'll let the dogs out. Huey, come. That's my dog Hugo, and here is Sophie. They will play the Pedalboard next series. And what we're going to cover next time is this power unit that it's designed for any place in the world, for any current. My preamp, wireless unit, and most importantly the attenuator that gets me nice and juicy sound with low levels. However, white smoke may come out of it if I crank it up all the way. Stay tuned, give us likes, and see you next time.